Well, there is nothing quite like this occasion. Welcome to the UEFA Champions League final. The best two teams in Europe this season preparing to go head-to-head for the crown. This is Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined as always on these big occasions by the former Arsenal and England defender, Lee Dixon. It's Paris Saint-Germain against Borussia Dortmund.
Good evening, what a pleasure it is to be here with you, Derek. Sitting over this magnificent stadium with arguably the best two teams, well obviously the best two teams in this competition this year because they're in the final, and what a final we've got. The pitch looks fantastic, the crowd are expectant, there's the trophy just sitting there and the players in the tunnel just about to do what they do best, go out and play and entertain us.
And here is the initial 11 for Paris Saint-Germain. Keylor Navas starts in goal. Marquinhos plays alongside Presnel Kimpembe at the back. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. It is the game that the world truly focuses on. The Champions League final. Only two teams left in the quest for European glory. Who's it going to be tonight, Lee?
Well, it's a toss of a coin for me. It's a really big night for everybody. All that hard work leading up to pre-season training, going through your domestic league, playing Champions League on and off, the winter break, all of that culminates in tonight. Very, very big night for everybody concerned. Supporters, but most so the players. They have to stay focused, play the game, not the occasion.
And introducing the Borussia Dortmund side, Roman Bürki gets the nod in goal. Mats Hummels starts alongside Manuel Akanji in central defence. Jadon Sancho starts with Julian Brandt in the wide areas. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. Kurzawa. And now Gay. Well, you know, most teams have a preferred way of playing. The visitors do like to press high. They try to force errors. Lee, do you anticipate seeing that from them in this game?
Yeah, I do, Derek, I really do. It's a brave way.
Chance to put them in front. Well, if only he had timed his run slightly better. Offside. Well, when you talk about Kylian Mbappe, you talk about a pace merchant, somebody who's very difficult to stop if you're an opposing defender, Lee.
Well, Derek is a real game changer, a match winner. You can keep him quiet for 89 minutes, but then bang, he turns on the afterburners and he's gone. Total concentration is needed today if you're going to stop him.
Moise Kean. Well, clattered away. And firing it into the area. And an effective clearance. Kimpembe. And return to Verratti. He succeeds in clearing it. And PSG couldn't hang on to it. I must say, this looks promising. Florenzi. Well, he really read that brilliantly. Guerrero. Brandt. On to Haaland. Haaland. Meunier. Is it going to be Meunier? And a goal for Borussia Dortmund in the final. A yellow wall wherever you look.
Well, the game's all about goals, and we've got our first one in the Champions League final. Well, here's the replay, and as we can see, the defence can't cope with the through ball, and he chooses to use power in the finish. Not much chance for the keeper when it's hit that hard. Well, he can't let the frustrations get the better of him, Derek. His players need help here.
The opening goal of the game then. Marquinhos. It's Kimpembe now. Kurzawa. Verratti. Florenzi. No space for them here. And players waiting in the centre. And just failed to keep the ball in play that time.
Dortmund not had the ball enough, but again, we've seen it before, we'll see it again. Their counter-attack play has been absolutely fantastic. Pace really hurts defences, and they've got that in abundance.
Could cross it in here. Guerreiro. Verratti. Promising position here for Di Maria. Emre Can. Well, they've jumped in front, Lee. That's the most important thing. Your assessment so far?
Well, it's all going well for Dortmund, just. It's
chance for Reus. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Verratti. This is Neymar. Mbappe. Well, successfully cut out. Delaney. It's with Guerreiro. Haaland. Emre Can. Oh, lovely ball. And thumped away. Neymar. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. "45 minutes separating these two sides from glory. The second half of the Champions League final begins. Emre Can. Now Meunier. Jadon Sancho. Great vision to switch the play. Brandt. It's with Mats Hummels. Delaney. The ball with Marco Reus. Well, disappointing end to the move. Kurzawa. And it's a quality pass. Is it going to be? Excellent defending, but the chance is still on. Under pressure here. Emre Can. The ball with Marco Reus. Going well. And a chance to whip it in here. Keane. Half an hour remaining then. Still trailing, but they're upping the pressure. And Di Maria, nothing doing on the passing front. Throw-ins given. And Dortmund will go to the bench. Kurzawa. Now Neymar. Mbappe. Now Verratti. Di Maria. Real chance. Ball is loose. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Meunier. Jadon Sancho. Now Meunier. And playing it to the goalkeeper. Dahoud. Now Thomas Delaney. We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. And a throw-in forthcoming. Substitution it is for Dortmund. Mbappe. With their noses in front in the second half. What will be the thinking in the camp, Lee Dixon?
Well, with a narrow lead and the clock ticking, it's easy for the Dortmund players to lose concentration. Asking the referee how long to go, looking over at the bench. Staying focused is the key.
Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance? Brandt. He could pick out a teammate. And the ruling is offside here. And Dortmund will go to the bench. Marquinhos. Kimpembe. This is Neymar. Idrissa Gueye. Keane. Mbappe with it. And showing fine vision. And he cuts in from the wing. Well, the timing of the pass, that little bit off. Time is against PSG, but they still have the ability to hit back. Neymar! And the assistant referee has raised his flag, offside. Substitution it is for PSG. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but Icardi! Oh, can you get your heads around this? Just when we thought it might be done and dusted, it's level again.
Well, the fans were starting to think it was over. Not now. Another twist maybe, Derek? Well, here's the replay, and it's a lovely through ball to set up the chance. And then through on goal. Do you go for placement or do you go for power? Well, he certainly wasn't messing around, was he? Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. It's a really lovely finish.
That is that after 90 minutes. They are level and extra time is coming up. Understandable that fatigue might set in. A strength-sapping night for all concerned as the first period of extra time begins. Neymar. Here's Icardi. And intercepting it. Guerrero. Jadon Sancho. Oh, what an opportunity. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. And a long way out. Goalkeeper in charge of the situation. He's driven in the corner. Not to be this time. So after that, a goal kick it'll be. Rafinha. Paredes. Di Maria now. Icardi. Not a bad pass it was. Can they take advantage? Difficult to stop him. Well, just the tackle that was needed. And a corner to Borussia Dortmund. Chance perhaps for them to take the lead if they get it right. And firing it into the area. Being pressed hard. Half-time in extra time, and still they are level. Well, underway again, the second period of extra time. Who's going to prevail here? Haaland. Dahoud. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Well, he stopped them just when they looked menacing. Can they nudge in front late on here? Can he put them in front? Well, he stumped it out of there without much fuss. And the counter-attack is on, options available. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Inside the final 5 minutes of extra time. And a penalty shootout might well be in this game's future. And take it away. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. The end product just wasn't there. Paredes. Now they've lost it. Oh, good vision. Well, how close was that? Inches away.
Well, he's disappointed with the fact they haven't taken the lead, but he'd be pleased with the way they're playing.
After 120 minutes, they cannot be separated. And so, in this Champions League final, it comes down to a shootout. And now it is all about the penalty shootout. And it's gone in.
Well, the sweet sound of the ball hitting the net.
It went awry for him from the penalty spot.
Well, 12 yards out, you have to make the goalkeeper work.
And he's beaten the keeper.
No doubt, head down, lovely strike.
Goalkeeper beaten from the spot.
Bread and butter, Derek, bread and butter.
Not what he was looking for, off the crossbar.
Well, he went high, he leant back, and he's just leaning back too much.
And the penalty converted here.
Well, that's hours of practice, Derek, hours of practice.
And he scores!
Well, don't they look easy when they go in?
In it goes!
Well, that's why players practice penalties in training.
And he's tucked his penalty away, Lee.
Well, he held his nerve, simple as that.
Well, the responsibility is on his shoulders. Failure to score, and they lose. And now it is truly final. One team in raptures, the other disconsolate. What an ending.
Well, you can talk about the merits of penalty shootouts to decide big tournaments, big games. So much nerves of steel are needed. A little bit of a gamble here and there. Who's going to come out on top? But the end result is there for all to see. What a night.
Well, they're not going to forget this in a hurry. A proud moment. But for the losers, it's a case of trying to forget about everything that has just occurred.
Well, just a point, Derek. Always be respectful of the losers. Yes, you're in raptures. You're celebrating with your mates. Always took time to go to the opposition and say, unlucky.
The party has started. It's going to be quite the night of celebration here. It's official now. They are PSG, the best in Europe, Lee.
Well, breathe it in. Breathe these moments in. How many times you get the chance to stand on a podium, let alone pick that trophy up? Deep breaths from the captain just before he actually puts his hand on this famous trophy.
The cup with the big ears, as they sometimes call it, and it's the property now, for this year at any rate, of PSG.
Well, they'll be celebrating long into the night with their friends and family, and quite rightly so. It'll be a late night, Derek, I'm sure.
A fantastic feeling for all concerned as they drink it in. The cup with the big ears, as it's affectionately known.
And this is the moment, Derek, sharing it with the supporters. You get a chance to take it a little bit closer to those stands. Let them enjoy the experience with you. And the families are up there in the stands as well. A brilliant occasion.
It took fire as well as ice on the pitch. Necessary qualities